play a little bit of Animal Farm, not only because it's so beautiful and so poignant, but to me, that song seemed like very much like a retreat after, from hard times and from this idea of going back to something innocent.
Yeah, or trying to escape from something innocent. It's like, I don't know really, it's like reminding yourself of the good feelings that you have growing up. But in a way, people have said that Village Green is like waving goodbye to childhood. But it elaborates, it's more elaborative than that, it's not just stuck in time. Because songs like Animal Farm, it's a theme. It's like, maybe we're better off with a simpler life, where you can see the trees and you can walk where you want. Maybe life isn't as complicated as we make out, and I think that's a draw for me as a human, as a person.
Well, perhaps or not as complicated as it has to be, or as we make it. I think maybe that's.
Everybody's got their own view about everything, but I think in our rush to try and better ourselves or move forward or whatever, we sometimes miss small things that actually, when we get old, we think, what was that? I should have brought that along with me. It's we carry our past with us all the time, and we shouldn't hide it. We should celebrate it and find out what it teaches us in the present.
When you were making Village Green, it seemed like quite a strange time for the Kinks because, there's
It's always true.
Maybe particularly there's I think not long before going into the studio, there's this you're playing working man's clubs, and there'd been
Stockton Teas, I think. I hated that.
It seems so surprising now. I mean, especially when you think about, how important a band the Kinks were, and also how groundbreaking this album was.
Someone helped me here. We had an EP out with Don't You Fret on it. Does anybody know Don't You Fret? Quiet Kinks. Was that around about the same time? Village Green or just before?
It was just before, wasn't it?
She got that bit.
Yeah. So there's Wonder Boy was before, wasn't it? I'm just trying to get the timeline right.
Yeah, Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy could have been on the album as well. Very beautiful song. And that's also got the similar feelings about, if we take our time to look at what's going on, maybe we'll glean something of more value than just trying to rush through and get to the end. And what end? When was the end yet? But I think that's a great thing about Kinks music in general. It makes you think again on most songs. It's like a piece of art, a painting. All great art is like you keep revisiting and you say, I didn't notice that before, and it's made me feel like this. I never felt like that before. Informs us spiritually as well, and creatively.
At the same time, Dave, just before Village Green, you had Death of a Cloud. So, first solo single.
Yes.
Now, was that at that point, were you thinking, right, this is just a one-off, and then I'm going back to the Kinks, or I'm going to run it concurrently? What was the feeling with solo material?
I was always writing, and I never really took myself that seriously, to be honest, and at that time. But I think from the year 63 to 68, there was a hell of a lot going on, and it was this merry-go-round of music and touring and success, and I was starting to feel a bit like a circus clown, like an act, even going out to nightclubs, it seemed like, oh, I've got to perform again. Socially, to be.
Because you're famous, and so everywhere you went, people know who you are, you mean?
And then you end up with the tab, the bill at the end of the night.
Perks of fame.
Were you there? I saw you.
In spirit, yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, really.
Just about the doing solo material at the same time as Village Green and...
Well, Death of a Clown was the cracks of the glamour or the mask of what I thought showbiz was, and it's kind of a dirty, kind of craggy world, music business. I mean, we all like to make ourselves look beautiful if we can, but it's smelly, you know. Rock and roll is a pretty smelly place. Not here, of course. but you know, and it can be very disillusioning, very upsetting, and hence I wrote Death of a Clown, and that was what that was really through. It was kind of a bit of a breakthrough emotionally and spiritually for me, and it kind of hung over into like albums like Loader versus Power Man. Come on, finish it off.
Well, Preservation, I think, you know, you had to...
Yeah.
You know, that was all about kind of disillusion with show business, wasn't it?
Yeah. Disillusion with the world.
Yeah.
Disillusion with...
I mean, something which I felt with the Kings, especially by the time you get to Village Green, is that you guys were really young.